Good afternoon. My name is Abdiel. I chose to write on cognitive behavioral theory. And what is cognitive behavioral theory, also known as CBT? This is a talk therapy that helps clients change unwanted or unhealthy thinking patterns that produce a better lifestyle. The therapy focuses on a connection between thought, emotion, and action. Two great techniques that CBT has is one, the client is able to journal as an activity, as a skill, and problem solving. The journaling allows the client to write down thought, emotions, and what was occurring during a stressful moment. Problem solving then helps the client break down overwhelming problems into smaller issues so that they can become more manageable. So, how does writing assist the client? The client can recall negative situations that cause negative challenges and negative unwanted thinking. When the client then recalls these behaviors while writing down the situation, they examine why these actions cause this unwanted behavior or unwanted feeling, allowing the client to see the connection between action and feeling and thoughts, helping the client develop greater self-awareness. In minute 6 of my team building video, I try to incorporate this technique into my talking with the client, hoping that she would engage in the idea of keeping a journal and perhaps us reviewing it on a weekly basis so that the self-awareness of how these actions contribute to negative feelings and negative unwanted behavior correlate, and therefore be able to then come up with a solution. After becoming self-aware, then the client is able to be assisted with problem-solving techniques. And problem-solving techniques allow the client to then tackle these life challenges or problems. Problem-solving provides the client with the tools to shift from a negative thinking to a more positive thinking. A client will shift from always thinking, why is this happening, to how can I fix this? This technique will allow the client to find solutions while traveling through life's storms and feeling confident in handling stress and therefore improving the client's ability to cope with stress. So, cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT as we've been referring to it, would allow a client to shift that negative view of life into a positive. This reminds me of a verse in Isaiah 43:2, where he says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burnt. The flames will not set you ablaze. And Isaiah reminds us that when we go through life's storms, God will always be with us. God could have worded this passage differently, saying if or you may, but instead he used the word when, letting us know that life is hard. We are going to go through hard situations, but he promises to be with us at every moment. And so when life is hard, CBT therapy helps the client realize that it's not all lost when facing difficulties in life. Rather than the problem is how we choose to see and react to the situations. We can see a problem and crumble, or we can see a problem and find the solution God has already prepared for us. Thank you. Thank you for your time as we went through this PowerPoint. My name again is Abdiel Reina. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you.